Peace. It's Travis Sotawell. It's Pure Sound L. World according to L. Another quick hitter tonight. It's coming fresh from having a little dinner with the family. My son's birthday. Shout outs to Quincy. And for those real parents that know our children really parenting us, making us step up, be better people. And that's definitely my story with my son. Remember, yeah, I was the height of my creep freaking fraudness, as well as being a criminal, as far as getting DUIs, public intoxication. So that was my whole thing, really, for them first maybe couple years. And then I just didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be what my dad was for me, which wasn't there, or worse, honestly. Because really, me being there, me being drunk all the time, is worse than my father was. Because he just wasn't there. So there is something to be said for one that isn't there to mess someone up. So it's not always all good to just have a father or a mother there if they ain't about nothing. So shout outs to my pappy, wherever you at, man. I hope you're doing what you need to do and you find your way. So I believe everyone has a purpose. That's really what we're gonna touch on real quick. You lost, you on the path, you not on the path, you don't know what path you on, don't know where you at. That's what we help people with. First, you gotta have an understanding of just what reality is. That's what we've been working on recently is just ironing out our course. And we had a program to work one-on-one with you to get in deep and really tap into your uniqueness. That's one of the biggest pieces that we always wanted for our program. So many programs, you speak with someone, you pay your hard-earned dollars, and they just shove you into this system that they've created, this framework that they've created. But through really psychological types specifically, we've created something that can be tailor-made to your uniqueness, your genius, unlocking your flow state. That's one of the first things you need to know. Where you at? Where you at is first just understanding where you at in reality, how reality actually works. That you have an internal part to yourself, you have an external part to yourself. Understanding that we all see the world fundamentally different from each other. Understanding that we overvalue our own experience and giving grace to yourself, giving grace to other people for that. A tremendous amount of stress can be taken off of your life if you do that. Instead of saying, oh, why they acting like that? They just see things differently than you. We do the quick breakdown. Some people we want to look at it logically. What works or what's logic internally. Other people want to see that connection, how it affects other people, how it affects themselves emotionally, whether it feels good, whether it feels right. It's a fundamental difference on how people see things, and we're all different, and we need each other. As I said, it can relieve a lot of stress if you just say, huh, okay, they see things different, and ask more questions. If you don't know where you at, you feeling lost, you feeling isolated, you better start asking somebody something. Better learn how to ask yourself some hard questions. Where am I at right now? What am I doing? Do I like what I'm doing? Do I want to be doing this? Do I want to be doing something else? Now, if you find where you at, cool. You hang out, you welcome here. But if you want to find your path and help purpose find you, like the page, share this to others you know that need this message. Maybe feeling a little lost. You need to know where you're at on the map. Again, there's an external world, there's an internal world. Focus on tapping into your values and beliefs internally. That's the internal part. Who are you? 3 words that describe your uniqueness. And then externally, what is success to you? Is that what you're doing right now? Is that what you're pursuing right now? Who are some of your favorite people? I'm going to stop with that. There's enough questions right there for you to think about. Have you thought about these things? Usually we've thought of one more than the other. For instance, I've spent most of my life thinking about what success is to me. Haven't thought that much about who my favorite people are. Not that I haven't been acting on that, but have I thought about it? Have I broken it down? That's that internal logic piece. But that's one side of my reason. The other side of my reason is my values. Values come from deep emotions. Beliefs come from solid principles. It's how we begin to find where you at. I always feel like that matrix piece. This is that real locator. That real pill you take. Because why did he take the pill? The pill wasn't to wake him up. Neo was already awake. He just needed to make the decision. Right? What did Oracle say? He needed to make the choice. The pill was to locate where he was at so they could pick him up in the real world. And that's what we do here, baby. It's the world according to L. Check in on where you at. You should be doing that every day. Travis Soda Well. Peace.